What's up, friends? Welcome to this video. Now, today I want to talk to you about personal development books and the importance of you reading books on the different topics that are going to help you grow on that specific area. You might be focusing on your finances, you might be focusing on your health, or you simply might be working on your mindset and your spirituality. You see, the cool thing about books is that it's basically a summary or a compilation of somebody's life and experiences. I guess you could say their trials and tribulations. So it's really awesome that we're blessed to have these different stories and insights nowadays to be able to progress and further our journey towards the goals that we want to achieve. Now, of course, you still have paperback options, so you can still read books the traditional way. But of course, it takes a little more focus, a little more time to be able to sit down and read through the physical book. However, as we all know, nowadays we're so blessed with the different options with technology. We have audiobooks, we have narrators that do summaries and things of that nature. I think there's even some apps out there. I forget the names, but me personally, I use Audible from Amazon. But I think there's other apps that basically summarize the best lessons of the entire book. Say the book takes you 8 hours to consume through audio. This app basically summarizes it in about 30 minutes or what have you. Or I think you can revisit chapters depending on the lessons you want to look for. I'm sure you can Google and find book summary apps and things of that nature. But the point is that it really has helped my personal journey. It's given me a lot of insights, a lot of perspective when it comes to not just growing, but also facing challenges that we have within our lives. So I know it's nothing new to be able to read and consume personal development books, but if you're new to it, wow, I really encourage you to start your journey and start reading and going through some of these books because it really helps your personal development journey. Now, if you've been reading or consuming books like myself for a while now, we all know that some of the disadvantages, some of the cons to reading books is not taking action. So I also want to share some of those insights that I've had with my own journey of reading books and consuming content, is that if you don't start to implement those ideas, whether it's in a business, whether it's through writing or content creation, you're basically going to start feeling mentally constipated. I hate to say it that way, but yes, you basically need to let all that shit out. You need to throw up your ideas on paper or on video. You need to implement the business ideas that you may have taken away from a book. Because if you start to consume too much content and not produce anything and not give any output, you will start feeling anxious. And like I said, you'll start feeling mentally constipated with all these ideas, and you reach this level of excitement and dopamine hit that feels good for that moment, but then a week later, a month later, even a year later, you're still basically in the same place. So this is where consuming too much content can and reading too many books can work against you. So it's really important for you to take note of that when you are looking for books, when you are looking forward to further your knowledge. I know I've personally fallen within that trap, but I've also taken breaks in between to where I stopped looking for new books or recommendations to read because I found my favorites. And I actually, as I mentioned, I made sure I started applying the lessons the takeaways that I had from those books. And I even started revisiting some of those because they are some evergreen classics that I actually like to keep in my vault of audiobooks or what have you, in my own personal collection. So it's really important for you to note this and to kind of set up your own structure, whether you're in a time of learning about money or finances, whether you're trying to improve your mindset, or as I mentioned, if you're trying to improve your health as well. So as I mentioned, if you're new to reading books, reading or consuming audiobooks, and you haven't done it, I really recommend it. I think it's really gonna help your journey and accelerate your personal development journey. And if you're an audiobook junkie like myself, then really catch yourself and make sure you are implementing the ideas and actually taking action and taking a break if you have to from consuming, because you can get into that hamster wheel of looking for the answer when truly you know you already have the answer from within. You already have the aha moment, which you're going to get a lot of those when you're consuming the book. So it's really important for you to take note, and not just take note, but also take action behind those thoughts and epiphanies. Okay, guys, so just short and sweet and to the point on why it's important for you to read personal development books and how they can help your journey along the way. But with that said, if you like the video, feel free to share, like, or subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.